Welcome to Destination Polaris. I'm Bryce Ginn with DragonFire, and this is Project X. So here we are with our brand new Polaris RZR XP4. We're going to bring this thing to a whole new level and turn it into the ultimate adventure machine. Alright guys, so here we are with our brand new Polaris RZR XP4. This is an amazing machine from the factory due to its unmatched power, amazing suspension setup, and my personal favorite, your ability to take the family and your friends along with you for the ride. Here at DragonFire, we like to do things a little differently, so we're going to take this machine to a whole new level and build the ultimate adventure rig. My guy Chris Moore here is our product specialist, and he's going to take you through all the good stuff we're throwing its way.
For this adventure rig, we're going to be putting on a whole slew of new parts. Everything from suspension components to new motor components, a new Vance & Hines exhaust system, new luggage racks, new rock-solid bumpers. We got rear links going on it. We got winches from Warren Winch going on there. We got a slew of new accessories on the inside, as well as seat belts, seats, harnesses, aluminum seat pans, speaker kits, quick-release steering wheel kits. It's going to be awesome. The RZR XP4 is the car that people have been waiting for a long time. It gives you the unsurpassed performance with the motor and the suspension, but at the same time giving you the space to bring along any of your friends and family. We chose the XP4 because it was the perfect platform to introduce our new rock-solid, trail-capable gear product line. It's a completely bolt-on accessory lineup that gives you everything from bumpers to spare tire carriers out back. The concept of this vehicle was to have something that you can take out in almost any situation and be ready for everything. You know, whether it be rock crawling, camping, fishing, hunting, hiking, whatever you want to do, it'll get you there, and it'll get you there quick and safe. DragonFire is the global leader when it comes to manufacturing the best possible parts for any side-by-side customer needs. We're located in Mesa, Arizona, about 15 minutes outside of Phoenix. We do everything from suspension components and engine components, all the way to your bolt-on accessories and billet trinkets. We do fabricate a lot of parts here, and we ship everything out of here.
All right, to help bring this machine to a whole new level and build it the way we want to, we got two of the best team members here at DragonFire to make it all go down. We got Seth Bredesen and Nick Steinman. Come on guys, let's make this happen.
We decided to do an adventure rig because DragonFire is world-renowned for our racing products. One category that we really haven't touched in is products for the sport and the adventure style of riding. You know, people that are loading up and going riding for the weekend.
Alright, so the guys here are in the process of tearing this machine down to the bare essentials. When we come back, we're going to start creating the ultimate adventure ride. You're watching Destination Polaris. Welcome back to Destination Polaris. I'm Bryce Ginn with DragonFire, and this is Project X. As you can see here, we have our Polaris RZR XP4 seater completely torn down to the bare essentials, and now the fun begins. We're going to start from the bottom up and start with the suspension. Come on guys, let's start tearing it back down and make it happen.
On this car, we're going to be building this thing from the ground up. Complete, total top to bottom build.
To add strength and durability to the front arms, we're going to remove the stock arms. We're going to go with DragonFire's tube chromoly arms. These are great because they're fully TIG welded and you can use the stock hardware.
This car will also be featuring our gusset kit. It's a complete gusset kit that braces the front A-arms to the top A-arms and gets rid of any possible slack or motion that could happen in the front end of the car. It also reinforces for aggressive riding.
New from Fox, we're going to replace the existing stock shocks with a new OE replacement Fox shock. This is a larger 2.5-inch aluminum body shock with a 3-inch coil. It has high-speed, low-speed compression, rebound adjustment, and bottom-out control. These are amazing shocks. So here you can see the stock arm, and we put our high-rise rear links. You can see the actual difference here and how much more clearance that you'll get from any passing rocks or anything underneath the car.
On this car, we're going to be outfitting it with a set of ITP T9 beadlock wheels. It's reinforced, really strong, lightweight setup, and they're also going to be wrapped with a Baja Cross 7-ply XD tire.
Now that I've installed our 98mm big bore kit, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the top end with our cylinder head and valve train.
This car is going to have the 98mm big bore kit. It comes with a billet cylinder, forged high compression pistons, and a stage 3 cam. It'll put the car at a true 995 cc's, which is a pretty good leap over stock. Internally, we have our high rev spring kit, as well as our high performance stainless steel valves, and we're also running DLC coated buckets. It's a little bit of technology that we stole from the NASCAR country, cuts down on friction in the motor, and delivers more horsepower to the ground.
This is the new DragonFire exhaust system by the legendary Vance & Hines. We're going to utilize their X-pipe. This is a full stainless exhaust system, TIG welded, has front and rear heat shields, and has real rigid mounting. This is also Forest Service approved.
We're really excited to be working with such a reputable company. They really have met every expectation we had, and if not surpassed it. You know, they're keeping it decibel legal in almost every state in the continental US, and it's also putting out quite a bit more horsepower. And it's wrapped up in a pretty good looking package. When it comes to off-road driving and this high-performance machine, especially when you're adding engine performance, you need a lot better airflow and a lot better filtration. We've added our fire breather intake system, which eliminates the stock filter and reroutes it to a canister-style filter that sits in the bed. This canister has also been outfitted with our snorkel kit, which means it draws air from the top of the cage as opposed to the bottom of the cage, which gives you a little bit cleaner air and also the ability to run through some pretty deep water.
For some pulling and winch action, we're going to use Warren's XT30. This is a synthetic rope setup. It has a remote, wireless remote, to protect the winch fairleads from damage when you're in reverse or you come up a hill and hit a rock. We designed this 360 mount. It also has an optional license plate mount as well. These are new front and rear sheet metal bumpers, part of our rock-solid trail-ready gear lineup. They're 1/8-inch plate. They'll add substantial protection to the front and rear of your vehicle, and they also come with integrated lighting.
New for us this year is part of our rock solid line is our sheet metal front and rear bumpers. They've been designed to kind of encase the idea of the off-roading truck industry as opposed to the off-roading buggy industry. And they give you an overall really tough look to the vehicle.
Nice feature about this bumper is it utilizes stock mounting points. You just remove the factory bolts and install the bumper with the factory hardware.
Another one of our rock solid lineup is the new backbones. They connect into the sheet metal bumper and connect to the factory cage. That adds rigidity from the rear vehicle all the way up to the back of the cage.
Another great feature of these backbones is that you can utilize them to mount spare tires, other accessories, cooler racks.
All right, as you can see, the project is coming together awesome. We got the car back on the ground with the new suspension setup. We got the performance goodies done, front and rear bumpers on. This thing is rocking. When we come back, we're gonna finish her off. So stay tuned, you're watching Destination Polaris. Welcome back to Destination Polaris. As you guys can see here, we got the Polaris RZR XP4 about halfway through the build process. We were excited to get this thing finished up. We're gonna go through, put in the internal cab components, install some doors, and we got a special surprise going on top of this one. All right guys, let's get started here.
When it comes to these UTVs, people like to personalize them. We have integrated our new shifting mechanism into this car. It gives you a lightweight shifter that's a little bit stronger than stock, overall giving you a better look and feel in the vehicle. Driving comfort is a big thing on these cars. We have a new design race gas pedal and racing brake pedal. One of the biggest shining stars of our lineup is our quick release steering wheel setup. It gives you that race car style steering wheel, makes it easy to get in and out, and it also is a theft deterrent.
Get that started, just give that a push and you install the new steering wheel. One feature the gauges do have is they come with all the sensors. They come with a water temp sensor and an oil pressure sensor.
For all the lights and accessories that we've added for this build, we're going to put in one of our switch panels. This allows us to put multiple switches all the way across underneath here. This is the new DragonFire Navigator bar. It's got a motocross style grip, bar pad, and it has nice isolated bushings here so it keeps the shock and stuff out of your hands.
We have outfitted this car with mirrors as well. We have our side mirrors that are complete racing style mirror, fully adjustable. Up top we have our 3-panel mirror.
Part of our rock solid lineup, these are our new side steps. We're gonna go ahead and mount these up. Hey Nick, you wanna grab the other side? One of the things that DragonFire has always been known for is our harnesses and restraints. We're going to put in a set of 3-inch wide and 2-inch wide belts. These are the 3-inch wide. Great thing about these are the Safety Foundation incorporated SFI legal belts. This is our sport seat pan right here. You take the stock hardware right out of the existing seat and bolt it right into this. This is going to make it a lot stronger for you. Here at DragonFire, we've got a new seat. This seat is going to be a ballistic canvas type seat. You can see the zipper that goes all the way up to the top. That's really nice because the seat gets dirty. You can just take the seat off, throw it in your washing machine, wash it up, put it right back on, it'll look great and fresh. It also has these grommets here that allow water drainage and to keep your back cool while you're out riding. One of the newest lineups here at DragonFire is our Highboy doors. So we incorporate it into the 4-door. These are the new Highboy 4-doors. Nick, let's go ahead and throw this baby on. One of the great features of these DragonFire doors is these automotive style latches. Also has a billet knob, you can see here, and a lock. They shut real smooth, and there's not a rattle in sight.
We got limiting straps. We got rubber bump stops to reduce noise. The car also has over 4 attachment points to the door, which makes them a much more rigid situation.
One of the great things Polaris has developed is some really cool looking graphics. So we didn't want to take away from that, so we've supplied graphics that can go right on the door skins that match the existing graphics that Polaris has made. These are a 2-piece graphic, which makes it a lot easier to install, and they're real tough. This is an adventure vehicle, so we're going to need to have food and drink along with this. So we're going to use this cooler and this cooler mount. Nick's going to install it for us.
Being that this is an adventure vehicle, we wanted to make sure that everything was covered in any situation. So we have mounted a shovel as well as an axe to the backbones, and we also have a rotopack setup on the rear. Rotopack's a really cool setup where you can carry any additional fuel, water, tools, or accessories, and it's all in a quick release, grab and go situation.
It's always important to have a spare tire. To do that, spare tire carrier. To top off this project, we're going to use a modular roof rack system. This is a new product by DragonFire. It's got beautiful 4-inch HID lights up front, and it's got 8 single LEDs in the rear.
When it comes to lighting on this vehicle, we definitely pulled out all the stops. We got a complete 360 LED lighting setup, as well as HIDs out front to get that extra distance.
All right, our Polaris RZR XP4 has been turned into the ultimate adventure machine. The team here at DragonFire did a phenomenal job, and I couldn't be happier with the way it turned out. Next, we're gonna throw this thing in the dirt and see what she can really do. You're watching Destination Polaris. Welcome back to Destination Polaris. I'm Bryce Skin with DragonFire Racing, and this is Project X. Our Polaris RZR XP 4-seater here has been turned into the ultimate adventure machine. I'm excited to get this thing in the dirt and see what it's all about.
The overall stance of the car is awesome. This car has all the lines of a race car, but all the utility of a Jeep. The Fox 2.5 shock is a new shock to come out from Fox. Couldn't be happier with the overall performance. The adjustability is great with the external knobs on the body. The wheels and tires on the car are phenomenal. ITP has always been the top of the sport, and these Baja Cross XD tires are great. They give you great traction, they can rock crawl, and they're also very puncture resistant, which is awesome when you're out on the trail because no one likes having a flat. But the roof rack really ties everything together, makes it just aggressive and ready to rock. The DragonFire by the legendary Vance & Hines exhaust system is hands down one of the coolest pipes to ever hit the market, not only for RZRs, but just in general for the sport of UTV. Warren has definitely stepped their game up in the past couple of years. These new XT30 winches are not only super strong, pulling over 3,000 pounds, but with the synthetic rope and the mounting systems that are a breeze to put in, and they're not a whole lot of weight adding on the car, which is a new feature for winches. The new Rock Solid line is by far one of my favorite lines. The sheet metal bumper in the front and the sheet metal bumper in the rear, also implementing our backbone situation, is an overall killer look on the car. The grab bar is a great accessory. It's a new accessory for DragonFire, but sitting in the passenger seat, I can personally tell you it's an awesome item to have. The high back seats and the harnesses really keep you in your spot. The new rugged styling that we have with the grommets in the seat also give you a lot of airflow, which makes for a nice, comfortable ride when you're going for long trips. When it came to lights, we definitely didn't cut any corners. There's the full 360 lighting system with HIDs out front, LEDs all the way around, LEDs in the bumper, LEDs in the dome light that's in the cab of the vehicle. The overall car, I think, hit the nail right on the head. It's truly the ultimate adventure rig.